Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. My name is Clovin B. Bastasa, and today this is my final assessment or final major assessment for the leadership strategy and interactive presentation about life coaching. And today we're gonna divide my presentation into four, and the first component, second, third, and fourth component. And the first component is about the leadership example. And I have chosen Sherlock Holmes, the iconic detective, from a study in Scarlet and Design of the Four by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This is the book that I borrowed in the MCM library, and I believe his leadership qualities are just as in this instructive that Holmes demonstrates. Like he have analytical is strategic thinking. He meticulously observed the details and pieces together, pieces like to solve clues and like concept complex problem. And also, he also have a decisiveness in critical situation. Holmes makes swift, confident and decisions. He also have a mentorship. His relationship with Dr. Watson, while not a traditional mentor, like hindi gaano ka like bigay ng uh, ang idea sa kanya, pero it showcased his influence in guiding others with his methods, and also his ethical commitment. Like Holmes' pursuit that truth and justice is important, despite giving his personal risks. It also underscores a robust ethical foundation, and I personally relate to Holmes. Why? It's because his commitment and seeking the truth to live. I strive to make decisions based on true analysis and maintain integrity in every situation. These examples can relate to my studies, like in architecture. I'm based an architecture student. I look for my surroundings if if my friends are truly the passionate, like wanted to graduate or not. That's the thing that I can relate to this book about the his ethical commitment, and also to the integrity. Now let's start for the component 2. The component 2 is about the philosophy. Um, My personal leadership philosophy is built on to three, the core principles, integrity, continuous learning, and empowerment. So the first one is the integrity. And I believe that ethical decision and making honesty are the cornerstones of effective leadership. Just as Holmes is unwavering in his pursuit of truth, I prioritize and transparency in my interactions, and also continuous learning. Continuous learning is I embrace the challenges as opportunities to learn. Holmes has ability to constantly adapt and like update his knowledge, inspire me to keep refining my skills. This is also based on my um, course in design. um, I still don't know how to plan the areas of the room, but still I strive for the learning and adaptation. Even though I don't know how to draw, especially right now, and but still I'm still learning and adapting in design. And the next one is the empowerment. This is the I talk in the component one. The and now I aim to create or environment where team members like they are valued and motivated. And although the character Holmes tend to work independently, but his substyle mentorship of Dr. Watson demonstrate the power of guiding others without over control. He have a mentorship to Dr. Watson even though he does not fully have control over him. So that is my empowerment for this book. Like when I want to create to what do you call this um, or mentorship, or like when I share my leadership skills. And I also like in practice, like this may apply principles are not actually that accessible, but I seek for feedback first from every experience and ensure that my team is supported in their growth. So instead of not giving them the life the choose they have freedom or choose or freedom they have, I will also ask for the feedback. For example, like this in group at my school, we have coordinated our efforts by clearing defining of roles and encouraging like open discussion, which resulted with successful outcome. This is also about the research topic we have given. I'm asking about what's the pros and cons of my members. If they are good at this, they will be useful for this. If they are, we have different strengths and abilities. So I have to know first my members and also the things that they can do. So we can divide it and to have a successful outcome for our result. And the next one is the what are we? Componentry. Um, what is componentry? Currently, I consider my leadership strengths to include strategic planning and also decisiveness and commitment to the ethical practices. This is my uh, like the one I want. However, I also recognize the areas for improvement, such as enhancing my communication skill. Right now, I'm not good at communication, but and being more emotionally attuned to team dynamics. When I compare my abilities to those like in the book, the character we have Sherlock Holmes, similarities both of excel and critical thinking. We have the similarities like both of us excel in critical thinking and problem solving, and I also believe in making decisions based on like analysis or rational analysis. Also, the difference is that unlike me and the character Holmes, he prioritized on logic over emotion. Like he talks about the logic or the concept or idea on, or the outcome of the things that he want. But for me, I'm on emotion of the person. It is really value. Like I have to aim and balance like analytical thinking with more supportive interpersonal approach for my members. And to support my leadership journey, I also visited the library and selected the study of Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Uh, this book reinforce the importance of keen observation, persistence, and ethical decision making. It also serves as a constant reminding, like the strong leadership is not about knowing the right answer, but also the relentless pursuit to the truth, like in the book, and also the guidance that it provided. Knowing that others may collide or not really not really gonna talk on they say they call it not really gonna follow you, like not gonna listen to that. But I've also I also filled out the monitoring sheet at the clear circulation counter at the school, with further anchors my competition connection to the library resources. And to the last one, sure, component for enhancing my leadership skills. I also develop uh, a plan for the short term and long term. First is the will be the short term. I think maybe in 1 to 3 months I attend to like focus on public speaking in conflict, which be next week will be or next month will be my third term. So I have to take a new course where we having public speaking and to boost my communication skills and actively seek out leadership roles or in other group projects or club activities to practice my real-time decision making. And also I have to request feedback from peers and my mentors after each leadership opportunity to gauge my progress. And that's my short-term goals. And the long-term goals will be 6 to 12 months, maybe in 1 year. Take and more significant leadership roles by coordinating a community project, hereby testing and improving my ability to empower others. It should be like establishing a mentorship relation or joining a mentorship organization like in architecture, like they share their ideas and where I can both learn and from experience in leaders and share my insights with newer team members, and also regularly review my progress by keeping a journal that documents challenges, decisions, and outcomes. That will help me identify the patterns and areas for my growth. And also keeping a journal can make your day. You can understand your day and yourself, and also setting measurable milestones like using a small goal or small achievements and goals, and using these resources such as leadership books. This is not about leadership books, but I will there's another leadership books. I am committed to continue to improvements and self-development, but this plan will not only enhance my current abilities but also help me bridge the gap between my strength and my ideal leadership traits. Like in example, like Sherlock Holmes, and that's it. Mm, to sum up my chosen example, Sherlock Holmes, and my personal reflections on leadership, I have also think that the values like integrity, learning, and empowerment, I evaluated my skills, like I connected them to my seminal library book and developed a clear actionable plan for that, like for their growth. And I believe that steadfast commitment to this principle and continuous improvement, I can become a leader who not only makes a decision but also inspires and like others. And that's all. Thank you, and thank you for watching my presentation. And I look forward for applying these strategies and sharing my progress in the future. Bye bye.